Ladies and gentlemen, it's your host here. It is Team Rai. So, how is everyone doing on this Saturday's edition? I'm doing marvelous. And of course, I will discuss my social media accounts when this video is completely over. Now it is time for my quick introduction. I want you guys and gals to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, or grab something to drink. Or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on the subject. And of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. Now, it will be strictly in the article. Okie dokie? Now, let's move on. Now, a little flashback, okay? Sorry, I hit my table. A little flashback is the WWE Network. It was a really reasonable thing. It was so new and all good stuff. I know I mentioned this once before. And then before you know it, they sell all the old school video footage to NBC. And eventually, they came up with the idea of Peacock, their own streaming service. And then the classic stuff in the current pay-per-views. Okay, before they call it PLEs. And then myself, you gotta be effing kidding me. Another streaming service you got piss away, the dish out. And at first, let's just be honest, it was a bad decision. It really was. So I signed up right away, and that thing was Fastlane. I forgot what year it was. This is a true story. This is not make-believe BS. And of course, I have issues. Shocking. And I'm guaranteed whoever signed the Peacock when they first launched with WWE have flipping issues. And people all over the internet was complaining about it. Even me. I spoke my mind about it. A lot of lagging, and I guess NBC Peacock was not ready to hold the streaming service for WWE library. But eventually it all worked out, and it was so awesome. You got wrestling stuff and non-wrestling stuff. It was so awesome. And then before you know it, they decided to go somewhere else when this whole ESPN deal. It's supposed to happen in 2026. And then I said to myself, that's fine. There's plenty of time. People could save money and jump over to the ESPN new app or whatever they were talking about at the time, because it was too early. Then out of the blue, they decided to rush it, and then it was going to get launched September of 2026. September of 2025. And we all know why they rushed it, because they want to go head-to-head with AEW. Now, I mentioned this before. I want to mention it again. It was a very, very stupid idea to launch it 1 year early. Very, very dumb. You should do it the original game plan. Launch it sometime in 2026, and all the fans will be prepared. But WTK was flipping money hungry. Okay. Here is, darn it, I hit the table again. The future of WWE library after its Peacock deal expires has become a hot topic, and new report spread more light on what happens next. Recent expire date license list for Peacock some contact only features, while I'm just gonna skip this so you can read all the information. Also, pay-per-view runs through March 2026. Sources expect the company to be rolling old footage on YouTube in stage. I guess it's gonna be on YouTube until they find a new home for it. Probably I'm totally wrong with this information. Now, if they were flipping smart, put it all on one streaming service. Put on flipping Netflix or on Peacock. It's one of those options. Don't put in another one, then people gotta dish out more money. It makes no darn sense. Another thing is, I want to say this: why in the heck are you treating the UK customers better than the American customers. It's like deja vu when a new wrestling DVD comes out back in the day for American fans, and then for the UK customers, they get better exclusives and all other stuff. I was wondering why in the hell they do that. That's not fair. Fans are fans. Don't treat American fans and UK fans totally different. That is not fair. I always wondering about that. Seem like they're doing the same thing with the streaming services, special treatment. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. So, and people are gonna say in the comments they should have kept the WWE Network. I totally agree, but it's a business decision. I really doubt it. They will ever bring back the WWE Network. They could, if they really wanted to. They should. It make more sense. Then they could charge how much they want to charge the fans, and it'd be exclusively wrestling footage, not no non-wrestling stuff like they do for Peacock. You know what I'm saying? Now, on this ESPN deal, if you're a wrestling fan, that's fine. But if you a sports fanatic, you love it. But it's like mixed motions. So I think the whole ESPN deal, I think, to be honest, is the most stupidest deal they have ever done. But if you're a sports fan, it's fine. If you're just an entertainer, I know sports is entertaining, but you know what I'm saying? If you just like wrestling from this company, don't waste your money on this, okay? But we like it, so that's why we're doing it. Now, when we first launched it in September, we had a lot of issues with my TV to sync it. Now, I have no issues for the last PLE. Special Reward, no issues, but why in the heck do we need so much advertisements? You waste so much time. Now you're doing it for Netflix. Unbelievable. I just want to say that. I'm assuming everyone has agreed with me, right? They're just flipping up money hungry, So, and also a little bonus. If you did not watch my second video on Friday night, I discuss the 3-hour format of SmackDown. You know what's gonna happen? Have a couple matches, a couple segments, and most of the time is freaking advertisements because they wanna waste more TV time. Very dumb, very stupid decision. But I'm not gonna. That's just a little preview. If you wanna watch that late video, go check out. So I don't know. I just miss the WWE Network. I know the WWE Network in America, they got rid of it, and then they put it all on Peacock. But UK fans, they had it at the time. Then it's all gone. So nobody has the WWE Network anymore. It's gone. I'm assuming if they really want to, they could bring it back. But don't hold your breath, wrestling gurus. So I prefer calling it pay-per-views, but now they call it PLEs. It's the same thing, in my opinion. Probably a lot of you will give me different grief, but you keep your comments, I will keep my comments, No argument, okay? So that's about it. So, and I guess they still gonna work with the Saturday Night Main Event and other things, but not the old school stuff. And of course, not the current stuff. It's a whole exclusively on ESPN deal. So they're definitely got to hit them. They really jumped the gun with this whole ESPN deal. They should just wait it. You guys agree or not agree? Another thing, they should never, ever compete with AEW. Don't worry about AEW. WWE. Worry about this own company. No wonder you make a lot of mistakes on inside the square circle and behind the scenes. That's just my hot take. If you like my discussions, a lot matters in this video for me. If you hate it, sorry. Now follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below for sure. Now if you want to be a part of my show, that'd be delightful. If not, don't worry. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tonight. Peace out. Stay safe out there, please.